All right, video 64 out of 100. I'm on my way to doing 100 videos in 100 days. And these videos are my video version of my daily LinkedIn post. So I like to use this to give extra details or background behind the text post that I put on LinkedIn. So today's post on LinkedIn is about dreams. So I'm pretty open about talking about dreams all the time. And, usually when I meet somebody for the first time, I often ask them, what is your dream? Or what dream have you chased? Or what, it's usually something about dreams and living. Because for me, I feel like if I never had my dreams, I would be really lost. And having a dream is having adventure in your life. That you're working towards something that's so much bigger than the challenge and the struggle that you have to go through to get that, right? Because having a dream means you have to transform, and you have to become somebody bigger and better than who you are now. Because if you have a real dream, it's going to be pretty high level, and you're going to have to go through a lot and become a lot to achieve that. And yeah, it's hard, right? So having a dream is great. That's one big step, right? But then another part of that, and that's what this post is about today, is how you want to feel as you're getting that dream. So, don't make it a bad dream. You say you have this goal or you have this big thing you want to achieve, but if you hate every day, every moment, if you feel bad or if it feels really, stressful or just negative when you're getting towards the dream, dreams should be hard, but they shouldn't be bad, right? So if you feel really bad as you're chasing after your dream, there's two things you have to do or think about. One, maybe you need to change your attitude. That the dream is a good dream, but you're only looking at things, in a small, short-term view. So, struggling is not fun, right? Like being challenging yourself all times is not fun. It's hard, right? But if you're looking at it day by day, it just feels like there's no end to that, right? But if you zoom out and you look at it from 5 years, 10 years later, like the struggles you have now will make you a lot stronger or more prepared for, handling bigger things later on. And hopefully, 5-10 years later, you will look back on the challenge you had today and you'll laugh at it, right? It's like, what? That was a problem? Are you kidding me? Like, how could I think that was so hard, right? Because what I have now is so much harder than that original problem, right? So you can laugh about it, right? So if you feel really bad, really, burnt out from your dream, then one thing you can change is your perspective, right? Don't look at it as, today is hard, tomorrow's hard, this week is hard. Just look at it, 10 years later. It's like, it's hard, but it's going to pay off later, right? You're going to have, delayed gratification, right? And hopefully the reward you get is actually your dream 10 years later, right? Another second thing, if you feel really bad and you feel overwhelmed chasing down your dream, maybe your dream is not your real dream. That's the second part, right? Number one, you can change your attitude. Number two, change your dream, right? So this was a huge conversation I had when I was probably at the peak of my DJ career. And I met this really successful executive, TV executive, and we were talking that, because I was like 25, 26. And he said to me that, your dream at 25 might not be your real dream. And, here I am living the dream. And, I was so confident in myself and, achieving the things that I achieved. Like his that one sentence, he's like, your dream might not be your real dream. Like that stuck with me to now, right? Because at that time I was like, what do you mean? Like, this is it. I have one dream. That's it. I want to be number one DJ, in the world. And I was, I was in that conversation, right? And for at least top DJ in Tokyo, right? And yeah, I thought I was getting it. I was high on life. I was doing everything. But yeah, something in the back of my mind realized that he was true, right? And yeah, pretty soon after that, I just stopped because I realized, yeah, he was right. Like, that was not my real dream. And yeah, I was lost for the next 10 years. And now I found my new dream, which is, helping Japanese brands go abroad and kind of helping globalize Japan in my small way. But yeah, between those, I was really lost. And I think, if if the dream is giving you stress, then you might want to change your dream. Because I think for me at that age, it was a very selfish dream. It was just me. I want to be number one. And it was useful at that time and it was fun at that age, but it definitely wasn't going to sustain me for the rest of my life. But now that I found this second dream, now I'm pretty sure that I can do this for the rest of my life. And this will be my life's work. And yeah, for me, it was putting others in front of me and helping raise up other people and other businesses and other nations, if possible. So this, yeah. Anyway, going back to if you feel bad about your dream, like it should feel hard, but it shouldn't feel bad, because what I'm doing now is really challenging, and it's hard. I have to become a whole different person to get even close to achieving this dream. But I wake up excited and I wake up positive and I wake up looking forward to, knocking out these challenges. So yeah, it feels hard, super hard. It's the hardest thing I've done, but I like it. It's awesome, right? It's fun. If you don't feel that way towards your dream, yeah, two things: zoom out and look at it, 10 years later. If it's 2034, try to imagine who you are at that time and look back at what your current challenge is, right? It might not be as big as you think, right? Or second choice, change the dream, right? And most of us don't know exactly what we want to do anyway. So learning what you don't want to do is still progress on that course. So yeah, anyway, I love talking about dreams and, being a dreamer. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'm Inbound Alex, and I help Japanese brands with their inbound sales. And if it's in their dreams, then I help them go abroad, right? If this is your brand or your dream, give me a call. Let's get started. All right. So yeah, thanks again. See you next video.